And the two leg spinners will hold the key, especially bowling in the evening with Dushman Chamir and Navin Haq finishing up the 11.
Now, Dambulla Giants have changed the makeup of their team. Dasan Shanaka, the captain, is injured. He misses out. Marshawn Dalanga and Jayaratna, the ambidextrous spinner, have been left out. In come Nuwan Pradeep, Josh Little and Sandan Wirakodi. Ratnaika is the ambidextrous spinner who's been left out. So they've got more seamers for a start.
Yeah, I think as correctly Niroshan Dikwal mentioned, they have 3 seamers. They're going to make the full use of the early conditions. That Josh Little, which I thought was very unlucky to miss out the last game. Nuwan Pradeep is making a comeback. In these conditions, he'll be handful. And you got Chami Karunaratne, who will most probably take the new ball. The biggest inclusion for me, Matt, is Sandan Wirakodi. A player who has played for Sri Lanka, huge potential, can hit the ball very hard, a left-hander, can keep wickets, and making a comeback after a long time in a big league. So I think it's a huge opportunity for him. And Dasun Shanaka replacement, I said like replacement, just that Sandan Wirakodi is more agile, more, is someone's pocket rocket, if I may say it. But it's again top-heavy, again, Phil Salt, Niroshan Dikwal, Janit Trinage, and Sandan Wirakodi with the OCs of Najibullah Zardan. So top 5 for Dambulla got to be very, very key. And you're not having the ambidextrous today, so that's a huge miss. So I reckon overall Giants not sure what the combination they're going to play with. But when it comes to Colombo, very settled and professional setup when it comes to the experience as well.
Well, speaking of professional, Jeffrey Van der Sey and Dhananjaya De Silva stood up and were counted when the Colombo Stars needed them in the must-win game against the Kandy Warriors, and they've been reflecting on that.
Yes, of course, because it was a real tight game. From the start, the players fighting for the runs, and I think the main thing was we put on the runs to get them under pressure. It's good that Kusal is back, and I think, yeah, we have played really good cricket some matches. Some didn't go our way, so I think, yeah, we are in a good position now. We haven't done well in the power plays as a bowling unit, so we have to improve that going for the qualifiers. Here was very difficult to score runs. Hambantota will be flat tracks, it's good for the batsman.
I think this is one that I'm going to treasure forever. This is the one that created havoc. It's so special to me. It's something that I'm going to keep very dear to my heart, especially in times like, making a comeback to a competitive cricket arena, and to come and do well. I mean, I have no words to say. I think it's the variety of balls that we bring into play. We spin the ball more. The spinner could spin the ball than a finger spinner. Everyone in the camp, in the dugout, they are quite thrilled in this victory. We can take this momentum to Hambantota as well. We are expecting not to spin. I mean, the fast bowlers are coming into play. We have a good set of fast bowlers, so we are backing them so much. When there is no spin, we can rely on bounce. So leg spinners can create havoc by taking bounce, and our variations come into play as well. This match also, it was a do-or-die game. So we had to bring that same mentality from this point onwards to the rest of the tournament until, hopefully win the tournament.
Well, Jeffrey Van der Sey definitely had his say in that game. 6 wickets in a T20 match. Doesn't happen very often.
I think the toxic environment what he went through the last 3-4 years, especially being dropped in the national team, going back to domestic cricket, got to prove himself again, change the club as well. I know this boy from young age. He attended the same college that I went as well. So I know him from his childhood, the upbringing he was to come up with, and it was a tough childhood for him. And now for him to have the rewards, I think someone that deserves the best. And the way he bowled, especially the pace, the guide, the curveness, ripping that ball, I think that's a good sign for Sri Lanka cricket going forward, because you need spinners to turn the ball. And when you have Jeffrey Van der Sey, who has played for Sri Lanka before, there's more pressure on the players already playing in the national team. So that's like having your bench strength ready. So I reckon with his performance, especially in this LPL, I reckon he's back in the force going forward for the national team.
Yeah, not afraid to toss the ball up either. That's one of the key things with his bowling. Let's check out the Colombo Stars' route to the Eliminator, because they've had an up and down group stage, to say the least, Favi's. Didn't start too well. They lost 3 in a row, having won their first game, but then won 3 of their last 4 to go through. They're one of the hardest teams to predict, really, how they're going to perform in a game.
I think if you look at after the first game, the next 3 games they lost, and then found some momentum, 1-2, and lost again to Jaffna Kings, and the final game, that's where I think a lot of momentum will be carried to this game. They almost played the most perfect game. Started well when they're batting, ended well when they're batting, as well as when they started bowling, they started well and ended well. So I reckon coming into this game, they'll be having a lot of confidence, and Angelo Matthews batting in the middle order will bring that stability. Angelo Matthews,
yeah, you prefer that, do you?
I definitely like it. I know 60% Angelo Matthews is better than a younger who's playing the 100%. So I reckon with his experience, it's going to be very important. And Dinesh Chandimal, the form he's in, those two can be very, very key finishing up today.
Yeah, absolutely. How about the Dambulla Giants then? Well, their head coach Stuart Law and veteran leg spinner Imran Tahir have been looking ahead to this Eliminator.
Yeah, look, I think every game we've played, the last couple of games have been do or die, so getting ourselves under pressure in those positions sets us up pretty well going into the final stage. We can always improve every game, and also just recognising the moments in the game where we need to, take the foot off the pedal, and then knowing when to put it back on the pedal. So, particularly when we're batting. Our bowling's been pretty steady all the way through, so there's a couple of areas, but we'll talk about that when we get down to Hambantota. The way I think about it is I don't think about winning the trophy. You think about winning each individual moment that is put in front of you. The first port was to get to the finals. The next one is, it's why you play the game, to play in the big games, to get the opportunity to win a game, take your team to the final, then go on and win a final. You dream about that as a young man growing up, so it's a great opportunity to get ourselves into the mix and hopefully come away with a couple of good wins.
Ideally, we would like to want it to win all the games, and which every team wish that. For me, every game is a serious matter. It depends how you want to play, and I think I hope that we don't take things for granted, and whatever has happened, and we need to look forward, and we need to be up for play the big games, and hopefully we be over the line in those ones. So yeah, we need to bring our A game for those games and try our best to win it and then surprise people, and I think we got potential in the team to do that, especially going into Hambantota. But I think it's all about the mindset and going forward into the big games. Like I said, you need to be calm, relax, and I think enjoy the occasion. I think that's what I look for.
Plenty of experience in that interview, that's for sure. The Dambulla Giants started very well, and they've beaten the Colombo Stars twice already in this competition, but they've lost the last 3, Favi's. What's happened?
I think when coming into this game, beating the Stars 2 times would be psychologically a big effect on the Giants. But still, looking at the last 3 results, losing by 7 wickets, 9 runs and 6 wickets. That's a bit of a pounding what they have received. So I think confidence heading into this game will be pretty low. So it's very important that fast bowlers are going to take up in the power play, sets up the tone for the Giants. If not, the Colombo Stars will run away with it.
With Phil Salt in their 11, though, are they capable of beating anyone?
Absolutely. I'm sure Angelo Matthews and the think tank would have a special plan for him. If not, if he gets going, we can have another run feast.
What's your feeling today, then?
Colombo Stars, for me, comes in favourites, and on paper, I just think they are strong. Dambulla Giants missing that X factor for me. If Phil Salt fires, it's a different story. But overall, I just feel Colombo Stars for this game.
Yeah, OK. Well, I tell you what, the last time these two met, it was a last ball thriller. On that occasion, Dambulla Giants won by just 1 run. We'll take that entertainment again, that's for sure. Both sides have had to make changes due to injury, but the Colombo Stars have won the toss, and they are going to bat first. Stay with us. The live action is next.
2021. Watch live on A Sports, Pakistan's first HD sports channel. Supported by Coca-Cola.
Hey guys, Chris Jordan here. Really looking forward and excited to be playing for Karachi Kings once more. Played for the franchise a couple of years ago and had so much fun, so looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care, stay safe, let's go Karachi.
Watch live on A Sports, Pakistan's first HD sports channel. Supported by Coca-Cola.
Hey guys, Lewis Gregory here. I'm really excited to be playing for Karachi Kings in PSL 7. Looking forward to getting out to Pakistan with some of the best fans in the world. Hopefully we can lift the trophy and catch you all soon.
Colombo left it late, but victory against Kandy gives their confidence a big boost. Their batsmen are finding their form. Kusal Pereira and Dhananjay De Silva both scored valuable runs. And there's no stopping Chandimal, who's on a charge. There was some more magic from Sikage Prasanna, this time with the ball. Before Jeffrey van der Sey came up with the tournament's best bowling performance. Their rivals Dambulla have faltered, having lost their last 3 games. But they have match winners in their team. Phil Salt has been destructive with the bat, while few batsmen have been able to handle the wily Imran Tahir. It's do or die. Time for both teams to come up with their best.